7 ways billionaires like Warren Buffett and Bill Gates demonstrate the ancient philosophy of Marcus Aurelius. Curious to discover the surprising habits that fuel the success of billionaires like Warren Buffett and Jeff Bezos? Ready to uncover the timeless wisdom that can transform your approach to life and business? When you talk about philosophy, you might not immediately connect it with successful business moguls. However, there's a fascinating intersection between ancient wisdom and modern success stories. Back in 304 BC, a wealthy trader named Zeno faced a significant setback when his ship sank during a trading journey, leaving him with almost nothing. But this misfortune led him to Athens, where he encountered the teachings of Crates of Thebes, a renowned philosopher of the Cynic school. This encounter transformed Zeno's life, eventually giving rise to Stoicism. As Zeno humorously remarked later, "I made a prosperous voyage when I suffered shipwreck." Another prominent figure in Stoicism was Seneca, who was so affluent that his actions, such as recalling loans in the Roman colony of Britain, had far-reaching consequences, even sparking a rebellion. Remarkably, figures like Charlie Munger, Warren Buffett's trusted deputy, frequently draw inspiration from Seneca's wisdom. Similarly, Nassim Taleb, an influential investor, and Thomas Kaplan, a billionaire in the oil and gas industry, also admire Stoic philosophy. Their interest underscores the enduring relevance of Stoicism in various spheres of life, including business. If you examine the lives of many successful individuals in the business world, you'll find traces of Stoic principles embedded in their approach to life and work. Stoicism offers practical guidance for navigating challenges and striving for excellence. As noted by investor and entrepreneur Tim Ferriss, it provides a straightforward yet powerful framework for achieving better outcomes with less effort. Therefore, incorporating Stoic thinking into your mindset can yield profound benefits, both professionally and personally. Here are 7 practical exercises inspired by Stoic philosophy, curated from the Daily Stoic to enhance your path to success. If you want to learn and succeed, be humble. Throw out your conceited opinions, for it is impossible for a person to begin to learn what he thinks he already knows. Epictetus. Epictetus, one of the prominent Stoic thinkers, operated a school and imparted wisdom to his students. He observed a common trait among aspiring learners, a pretense of knowing everything already. This attitude, marked by arrogance and a lack of humility, often leads to setbacks. In reality, we all have much to learn, regardless of our intelligence or achievements. Embracing humility opens the door to continuous growth and improvement. As Ralph Waldo Emerson aptly stated, "Every man I meet is my master in some point, and in that I learn of him." Successful leaders embody this mindset, actively seeking insights and feedback from others. For instance, Sam Walton, the visionary behind Walmart, emphasized the value of learning from everyone. Similarly, Bill Gates, co-founder of Microsoft and renowned philanthropist, exemplifies a commitment to lifelong learning. His avid reading habits reflect a humble acknowledgement of the vastness of knowledge and the importance of staying curious. By humbly acknowledging our limitations and remaining open to new ideas, we can emulate the mindset of these accomplished individuals and continuously evolve toward success. Find the right scene. Above all, keep a close watch on this, that you are never so tied to your former acquaintances and friends that you are pulled down to their level. If you don't, you'll be ruined. You must choose whether to be loved by these friends and remain the same person, or to become a better person at the cost of those friends. If you try to have it both ways, you will neither make progress nor keep what you once had. Epictetus, renowned motivational speaker Jim Rohn famously said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." He advised aspiring writers and entrepreneurs to carefully select their social circle, emphasizing the profound influence of peers on personal growth. This advice echoes the warnings often heard from parents, urging their children to be mindful of the company they keep, as it shapes their character. Johann Wolfgang von Goethe's aphorism encapsulates this concept. Tell me with whom you consort, and I will tell you who you are. Additionally, Warren Buffett, CEO of Berkshire Hathaway and a legendary investor, emphasizes the importance of surrounding oneself with individuals of a higher caliber, stating, "It's better to hang out with people better than you. Pick out associates whose behavior is better than yours, and you'll drift in that direction." Similarly, Jeff Bezos, the visionary behind Amazon, values the significance of associating with resourceful individuals, stating, "Life's too short to hang out with people who aren't resourceful. Consciously evaluating the company you keep is essential for personal development." Instead of elitism, view this process as a strategic endeavor to cultivate a fulfilling life. Reflect on the impact of your relationships. Do they inspire growth and accountability, or do they hinder progress? Ultimately, consider whether you should invest more or less time with certain individuals. As investor Nassim Taleb advises, avoid losers. If you hear someone use the words impossible, never, or too difficult too often, drop him or her from your social network. By surrounding yourself with individuals who uplift and challenge you, you pave the way for continued self-improvement and success. Ruthlessly protect your time. Were all the geniuses of history to focus on this single theme, they could never fully express their bafflement at the darkness of the human mind. No person would give up even an inch of their estate, and the slightest dispute with a neighbor can mean hell to pay. Yet we easily let others encroach on our lives. Worse, we often pave the way for those who will take it over. No person hands out their money to passers-by, but to how many do each of us hand out our lives? We're tight-fisted with property and money, yet think too little of wasting time, the one thing about which we should all be the toughest misers. Seneca. In our modern world, distractions abound: phone calls, emails, unexpected visitors. The list seems endless. Booker T. Washington, a prominent civil rights leader, astutely observed that the number of people who stand ready to consume one's time to no purpose is almost countless. Consequently, many of us struggle to focus and accomplish meaningful work amidst constant interruptions. Both philosophers and successful business leaders recognize the paramount importance of preserving their inner space and mental clarity. They understand that true productivity stems from moments of reflection and introspection, rather than endless meetings and reports. Moreover, they grasp the fleeting nature of time and the urgency of safeguarding it against wasteful pursuits. Warren Buffett exemplifies this mindset, noting that the difference between successful people and successful people is that successful people say no to almost everything. By exercising discernment in their commitments, they prioritize tasks that align with their overarching goals, thereby maximizing their impact. Seneca underscores the disparity between our diligence in protecting physical possessions and our negligence in safeguarding our time. While material wealth can be replenished, time is an irreplaceable resource, finite and immutable. Therefore, it behooves us to guard it zealously and minimize its squandering. When confronted with external demands vying for our attention, it's crucial to heed the wisdom of Ingvar Kamprad, the founder of IKEA. You can do so much in 10 minutes. 10 minutes, once gone, are gone for good. Divide your life into 10-minute units and sacrifice as few of them as possible in meaningless activity. By valuing each moment and allocating it purposefully, we reclaim control over our time and empower ourselves to pursue endeavors of genuine significance. Never do anything out of habit. So, in the majority of other things, we address circumstances not in accordance with the right assumptions, but mostly by following wretched habit. Since all that I've said is the case, the person in training must seek to rise above, so as to stop seeking out pleasure and steering away from pain, to stop clinging to living and abhorring death, and in the case of property and money, to stop valuing receiving over giving. Musonius Rufus. Imagine asking a worker why they perform a task a certain way, only to receive the reply, because that's how it's always been done. This response frustrates effective leaders and presents an opportunity for innovation to disrupt established norms. Such adherence to habit without critical thought is detrimental to progress and invites stagnation. Contrast this with the approach of hyper-successful entrepreneurs like Elon Musk, who advocates constant self-reflection and improvement. Musk emphasizes, "I think that's the single best piece of advice. Constantly think about how you could be doing things better and questioning yourself." This mindset of perpetual innovation drives progress and distinguishes leaders from followers. Similarly, we must apply this rigor to our work habits. Philosophy offers a valuable tool for breaking free from mindless routines and challenging ingrained behaviors. Take a critical look at tasks performed out of habit or tradition and ask yourself, is this truly the most effective approach? Understand the underlying reasons behind your actions and strive to align them with your goals and values. By embracing a mindset of continuous improvement and questioning the status quo, you can transcend mediocrity and unlock new levels of productivity and success. Keep it simple. Do your job. At every moment, keep a sturdy mind on the task at hand as a Roman and human being, doing it with strict and simple dignity, affection, freedom, and justice, giving yourself a break from all other considerations. You can do this if you approach each task as if it is your last, giving up every distraction, emotional subversion of reason, and all drama, vanity, and complaint over your fair share. You can see how mastery over a few things makes it possible to live an abundant and devout life. For if you keep watch over these things, the gods won't ask for more. Marcus Aurelius. Every day presents a myriad of distractions and worries. From trivial concerns about appearance to existential questions about the future, our minds are often consumed by unnecessary complexities. To counteract this tendency, let's adopt the simple yet profound mantra espoused by New England Patriots coach Bill Belichick: do your job. Rather than succumbing to the allure of myriad distractions and external pressures, focus on the task at hand with unwavering commitment. Warren Buffett astutely observes the human inclination to complicate straightforward matters, noting, "There seems to be some perverse human characteristic that likes to make easy things difficult." By embracing clarity and simplicity in our approach to daily tasks, we can navigate life with greater ease and efficiency. Marcus Aurelius urges us to approach each task as if it were our last, emphasizing the importance of present-moment awareness and unwavering focus. Regardless of the significance of the task, dedicating ourselves wholeheartedly to its completion fosters a sense of fulfillment and purpose. In the pursuit of a meaningful and fulfilling life, mastery over a few essential principles is paramount. By prioritizing focus, simplicity, and diligence in our actions, we honor our potential and invite abundance into our lives. Constantly adapt and learn from failure. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus emphasized the importance of examining one's mistakes to prevent their recurrence. If you are defeated once and tell yourself you will overcome, but carry on as before, know in the end you'll be so ill and weakened that eventually you won't even notice your mistake and will begin to rationalize your behavior. Epictetus. It's often said that repeating the same actions while expecting different results is a sign of insanity. Yet, this is precisely what many people do. They vow to change their behavior, but continue with the same ineffective habits. Warren Buffett succinctly captures this phenomenon. You know, you keep doing the same things and you keep getting the same result over and over again. Failure is an inevitable aspect of life, but learning from failure is a choice. It requires a conscious decision to embrace change and adapt until desired outcomes are achieved. Billionaire investor George Soros acknowledges the inevitability of imperfect understanding, asserting that there is no shame in being wrong, only in failing to correct mistakes. Similarly, Bill Gates emphasizes the importance of learning from failure, stating, "It's fine to celebrate success, but it is more important to heed the lessons of failure." While sticking to familiar yet unsuccessful patterns may seem comfortable, it ultimately hinders growth and progress. True improvement requires introspection, adaptation, and a willingness to challenge oneself. By acknowledging mistakes and actively seeking improvement, you can transcend mediocrity and achieve greater success. Live below your means. Marcus Aurelius articulated the importance of aligning our actions with our core values. What's left to be prized? This, I think, to limit our action or inaction to only what's in keeping with the needs of our own preparation. It's what the exertions of education and teaching are all about. Here's the thing to be prized. If you hold this only, you'll stop trying to get yourself all the other things. If you don't, you won't be free, self-sufficient, or liberated from passion, but necessarily full of envy, jealousy, and suspicion for any who have the power to take them, and you'll plot against those who do have what you prize. But by having some self-respect for your own mind and prizing it, you will please yourself and be in better harmony with your fellow human beings, and more in tune with the gods, praising everything they have set in order and allotted you. Marcus Aurelius. The lifestyle choices of individuals like Warren Buffett, John Urschel, and Kawhi Leonard exemplify the principle of living below one's means. Despite their considerable wealth, they prioritize simplicity and modesty in their expenditures. This deliberate choice allows them the freedom to pursue their passions without being enslaved by material possessions. Warren Buffett's decision to reside in the same house he bought over 6 decades ago underscores his commitment to frugality. Similarly, John Urschel and Kawhi Leonard opt for modest living arrangements despite their lucrative incomes. For them, true wealth lies not in extravagance, but in the pursuit of what truly matters. Jeff Bezos and Mark Cuban also recognize the value of frugality in fostering innovation and maintaining financial flexibility. Bezos emphasizes the role of constraints in driving creativity, while Cuban advocates for minimizing expenses to focus on long-term goals. Marcus Aurelius himself exemplified the virtue of simplicity by selling palace furnishings to alleviate the empire's debt. His actions underscore the principle that true fulfillment stems from internal harmony rather than external acquisitions. In a world inundated with desires and distractions, embracing simplicity allows for greater freedom and contentment. By prioritizing what truly matters and shedding unnecessary burdens, we can lead more fulfilling lives and cultivate harmony with ourselves and others. As we conclude, the enduring wisdom of Stoicism illuminates the path to a more fulfilling life. From prioritizing simplicity to learning from mistakes, Stoic principles resonate with individuals across diverse backgrounds, including successful entrepreneurs like Warren Buffett and Jeff Bezos. By aligning our actions with our core values and embracing frugality, we can unlock greater freedom and contentment. Now, I'd love to hear from you. How do you prioritize what truly matters in your life? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's continue this journey towards a more meaningful existence together.